All right, let's watch a little more Jaycee Horn because Jaycee Horn today declared for the NFL draft. Let me get the tweet out to get everybody in this mofo. And we will continue to watch Jaycee Horn. What's up, Osmodeus? What's up, James? Okay. Could be, boys. Could be a future Cowboy. So, what's up, DP Pope? Hi, Brian. Yeah, so we already watched Jaycee Horn against Auburn, but I knew that he was great in that game. Can you guys see the full field? Let me know. I got the game on TV. Sorry if you can hear it. Oh yeah, I was sending out the tweet to tell people that we're watching some tape in here, boys. So as long as you guys can see the full field, we are about to keep watching Jaycee Horn. I believe you should be able to see everything. So let's get it on. Yeah, I've got the game on TV, but they suck, so we're going to watch tape. Here we go, boys. Jaycee Horn, he's the corner at the top. Whoop! Yeah, I got tossed a little bit. Don't care about that view for this play. Jaycee Horn, Dane Brugler's 23rd overall prospect. 6'1", over 200 pounds. That's him running over there to the top. Yes, he's a captain trade down prospect to me, Ryan. So I just want to see some non-Auburn tape. He's the guy that's hopping in with that. No. He's the top guy. He's the top. Chilling. Nothing to do on that play. He is at the bottom. Number 1 is who we're checking out. What you doing down there, number 1? Little zone. Yes, this is what tape watching is. I'm waiting for more Surtain tape, Colin. All I have is the Ole Miss game so far of all 22, and he's good in it, but I just need to see more of him. Top of the screen is Jaycee Horn. Here we go, a little press. Oh. Well, from third, use the Sam Darnold one to get from 6 to 3 was number 6, second round pick, next year's 1 and 2, I believe. Hold on, you had me talking instead of watching. It's our guy they're throwing at. Can't cover it any better than that. You cannot cover any better than that. Patience, physicality, locate the ball, play the catch point. Just a nice catch. Good throw, good catch. I believe I'm a Jaycee Horn fan. Well, T-Cell, it cheated. I knew he balled out against Auburn, and that was the first game I watched. So obviously I liked that tape, but you got to watch the rest. You can't just play a guy's best game and say, oh, yeah, he's the best. You got to watch them all. I like 10. He didn't have a helmet, and he's fighting. Oh, yeah, Kyle Pitts is a stud. He's 6'6", long arms, back shoulder, but, I mean, he pinned him to the sideline. He was all up in his real estate. He's at the bottom. T-Cell, just them. And I watched Dylan Moses and Barmore, the defensive tackle from Alabama, while I was watching Surtain. So if you watch that tape, you'll see all of them. I like the D tackle. Moses, I'm iffy on. Parsons, I like, but man, for me to pick a linebacker in the top 5, I've got to feel like you are a sure thing, and I don't know if I feel that way about Parsons. Bottom, covering 15. He's playing man, so out of position there. Hi, Brendan. Top. I hate off coverage in college football. That's why I hate off coverage in college football. Just give away free completions. It's not his fault. That's what they had him playing. Off coverage and bailing. It's so stupid. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. They do it in college so much. Brendan, stop trying to get people to spam things in the chat. That's not what a loving nephew does to his uncle. Horns at the top. All up in his kitchen. First thing I look for in a cornerback, Mike, to me, obviously, coverage is the most important thing. I'd like you to be a willing tackler. But the biggest thing I'm looking for is coverage and versatility. Can you play different coverages? Can you... I don't want to use stupid scouting terms. So basically, you watch a corner, and what you want to see is how capable is he staying with a wide receiver? If the wide receiver is a big guy, can he toss our guy around? If the wide receiver is a small guy, is our guy reactionary enough and is his technique sound enough to not lose him out of the breaks? Can he stay what they call in phase in his real estate? Like, that's easy. It looked like a slant. He can respond accordingly. Some of the taller corners, when a guy breaks that slant, aren't able to stay with him as quickly because their legs are longer. But when you get these guys that are over 6 foot that can stay in phase with good route runners and can be physical enough to not get moved around by the bigger receivers, you're cooking. And this guy's very physical. Ronald, I may watch the TCU safety. I don't have any 2020 tape of him yet, but I have 2019, so I may still do that, but I just decided to watch some Horn. Bottom of the screen. Colin, have you seen Wade play this year? See, that's what I'm talking about. God, oh yeah. And he is going to get flagged in the NFL because he's super physical. But just watch the closing speed. Look, he knows the route. You don't have to grab him. That's going to be the thing with Horn that I've noticed so far. And I'd rather it be this way than the other way around. You're going to have to coach him up to be less physical and less aggressive. Because he sees it, he knows what he's seeing, he trusts it, he's breaking the slant. He's got the makeup speed. You just can't hook him. My bad, Sterling. I'm way in on the Mavericks draft. I've never scouted basketball players before, but I guess I could be down. I prefer speed more than height, but I just want him to be able to cover. And I want him to be able to play the ball, find the ball. That's another big thing. Can you get your head around? Can you find the ball? Can you play the ball in the air? And with Horn, the answer is yes, yes, yes. I trust him more as a man coverage guy from what I've seen than Surtain. We're at the top. Playing his tight end. He's going to catch him. If you're not sure where our guy is, watch the guy who's the most physical with his receiver. When he's off like that, he's just going to catch him. You see him one there on the left side? He's going to bop and grab him. We're going to have to get him to stop grabbing, or we're going to lead the league in penalties. Is it the bottom? Yes, Mike. I'm not picking this guy in the top 5. I'm looking because I'm sorry. I said bottom, but bottom was 9. Where are we, top slot? Either way, that's a play. Yeah, I want to trade down because ideally you find a team that's got a couple of ones that comes up for a quarterback. And like you could get, he's at the top here. You could get one of those top 3 edge guys, which none of them are Myles Garrett, right? But they're good prospects instead of great prospects. So you could take an edge there in the top 10 or 12. And then in the 20s, maybe you could take Horn. And you get you a corner and an edge. That's what you suck for. You suck to get multiple players. At the bottom, our guy's going to get physical with this guy because it's what he does. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to play cover 3. Oh, no, Colin, you're fine. Coming into this year, like, I had heard the same thing about Wade, like, first-round guy. But then I watched Ohio State's first 2 games, and he's playing outside now, and he's having some struggles. So he will be an interesting evaluation. Teams might still think, you know what, we could play him in the slot, and he's still a first-round guy, or maybe he'll show improvement as an outside guy. We'll just have to see. Where was our guy there? Oh, he's right there off the edge. Okay, he's at the bottom. Not afraid of contact. Ryan, you might be right. I know Miami has the Texans pick. Yes, Jacksonville has what was that? Tunsil? Did Miami's pick? No, Miami has Houston's pick from Tunsil. I forgot. Yes, smash that thumbs up. Maybe we'll watch a Texas game next. They're supposed to have an edge top, I believe. Yep, that's our guy at the top. It's one of Broadus' favorite things to watch for a corner. It is one of the hardest things in the world to cover is a drag across the field man coverage, especially when you're in bail. But Horn can run. He can close a gap. My laptop is struggling. I hope it's not skipping for you guys. Yeah, Osai. Maybe we'll watch him next. We are up top. You know what I like about that? And it could get you beat. But what I like about this is right here, he's got that covered. He's got it easy, right? So what he's doing is he's finding the quarterback's eyes, and this ball is coming out, and he's already like, all right, forget about you. We're moving on with the play. He's going to play the ball. He's going to be a ball guy. Wade got tore up by, who did they play 2 weeks ago? Some dude tore him up, though. Our guy's the back guy up top. Horn is Dane Brugler's 23rd ranked player. Now, once I start ranking players, I won't be worried about his rankings, but he is the guy I trust the most. He does this year-round, so that gives you a ballpark. 23rd ranked prospect right now. There you go. He's not afraid to tackle. He will go low sometimes, but he's not afraid to tackle. Is Jefferson still catching the ball in this Vikings game? He's the captain of my DraftKings showdown. We are at the bottom. And Horn can play both sides. The Auburn game, he was following Williams. You'll see him in the slot. You'll see him field side. You'll see him short side. You'll see him all over. And I see him communicating a lot in the secondary too, so that's a good thing. Top. Covering 8. I think he is a good player. Like, 8 did get some room here on this out route, but once he recognizes that's not where the ball's going, let me see if I can help here. Good acceleration. Confident. Oh, thank you so much, Sterling. That means a lot. That's amazing, Sterling. It means a ton. And yes, I know that place. Me and that place are familiar with each other. 3rd down. Tie game. Red zone. Up top. We're going to cover a tight end here. Is that Pitts? Is that why he's there? He's covering their best player. Yeah. That's pretty good, too. He goes to cover the tight end because it's their best player. They're going to try to pick him. But he's going to be athletic enough and smart enough to know what's happening, find his way under it, and stay in his hip pocket. That's a good job. But you see, he's going to grab in the hips. Jacob, that's the thing about the NFL, right? So he opts out when his team's 2-5 and the coach got fired. He's at the top here. And there will 100% be scouts and GMs in the league that are like, I don't want him. He's a quitter. Uh-oh, we got beat a little bit. That's going to be his biggest thing is that. Stop relying so much on grabbing. Trust your technique. Just go. Yes, there will be GMs and scouts who are going to think he's a quitter and blah, 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 blah. But he'll interview with teams, and if they're sold on him, they'll be sold on him. But yes, it will have an impact with some people in the NFL. But he's put the tape out there, so he's at the bottom. He's at the bottom. There's my guy. Ding him up just to ding him up. Give him a different look there in the press. Oh, yeah, Brian, that's something that people will work on because in his case, if he doesn't, he's probably going to get flagged a lot. Physical guys stay physical. Aggressive guys stay aggressive, but you can tone it down. It's like anything. Pro coaching is very good. Well, some. Yeah, Nighthawk. This is a trade down candidate. I just happen to have 4 games of all 22 on him, and I only have one of Sertan at the moment. So as more comes in, I'll watch more Sertan. Out and up, all over it. We're at the bottom. Did I say that? We're at the bottom there. All right. All right. See, it's easy hip turns. It's easy acceleration. He can tone down that physicality and still stay with guys. I have not, Jonathan. He did just quit on his team, James. His coach just got fired and he just quit on his team. But that's the thing about college football. He's not getting paid. He's put the tape out there to potentially be a first-round pick. If a player, he's at the top. If a player decides that he doesn't want to risk an injury and he wants to secure his future, I ain't mad at him. But you're right. There will be people in the NFL who think exactly what you're saying. I haven't seen Farley yet. I have 2019 tape on him. I don't have 2020 yet. No, I wouldn't take. I would not take this guy in the top 5 or 6. He's Captain Trade down here, IndyCar Tim. Captain Trade down. This guy versus Diggs, I think Horn is a better prospect than Diggs. I think Horn is a more natural cover guy. Diggs was more toolsy. This guy's more of a plug him in, and I think he can go play right now. Well, Nighthawk, I suppose that would be top. He's at the top. God, it's so grabby. So grabby. Oh, yeah, I got to go back and see what I have on 2019. Sorry, Josh. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm brain farting over here. Look at the grabbing. He didn't get called for it. Our guy was targeted here. Hold on. So he's here at the bottom. He's getting to cover the tight end. Grab. Just. Mario, maybe. I wouldn't do that to any of the corners. I would just let them play sides. I mean, I guess if you had a matchup where you felt like one was better than the other. One down. I hate off coverage. I hate off coverage. With the third pick, Nighthawk, I don't think I would take Parsons. Sewell is probably the safest bet, the Oregon tackle. So I would probably say Sewell. But you can always trade out. Jonathan, there's 11 minutes left in tape, which means this is probably mid-third quarter. So much grabbing. So much grabbing. God, he'd be annoying to play against, which is probably a good thing. I haven't watched any safeties yet, Brian, but apparently the TCU kid is the top safety. I hate off coverage because it gives college teams easy completions because they teach their guys to play off and then they have them bail. So a dude runs a 5-yard stop and you started at 7 and you're bailing and you can't make a play on it. It just makes your players look bad. I hate off coverage. Jonathan, we are watching Jaycee Horn, number 1, cornerback for South Carolina. I just need to see more Sertan. With what I've seen so far, I would not pick him in the top 3, but we'll see. All right. Horn is our bottom corner in the back on the goal line. Just chilling. All right, Green. I haven't seen either one. I was just going off of Dane's rankings. We shall see. The names I've heard are Holland, Morig, and Cisco at Syracuse, who I believe just got hurt. We are in the slot covering the second receiver here. Get back there. Somebody's got to get back there. And stuff like this, you have to try to use context clues. That's man coverage. Because the third guy is, yep, he's trying to go around. Yeah, it's just getting caught in man coverage and getting screened. One is up top in the back. I'm debating if this is a first round or a second round player right now. That's all right, TYR. When the video's done, you can always go back. We're up top here. (31-14). They're probably about to start running the ball, aren't they? We are at the bottom. I don't know on Caleb Farley yet. Let me see if I have 2019 tape, and if I do, I'll watch him right after this. At the bottom. Pretty good, Hippolito. Corner at the bottom. Covering the tight end. Running play. Yeah, it would be nice to have Byron. Oh, looks like the dog wants out. I'm going to miss a play. You guys tell me what he does. No, I didn't miss it. Our top. It doesn't matter. At the bottom. Through 2 games of this guy, the way that I would grade him is I would use my cheater grade, which is you have your first round grade, you get your second round grade, you get your 1-2s. I would have him as a 1-2. So physical, so aggressive, gonna draw flags, but can play the ball, athletic enough to stay with anybody. Derek, I only do pro comps if one jumps in my head. We're at the bottom here. I'm trying to think for comparison. You're looking for somebody who's a tallish corner, athletic, long, overly physical and aggressive, ball guy. He does hold too much. Whoop, too far. At the bottom, they're probably done throwing the ball here. The bottom and the back. One. Yeah, I bet he's at first. I bet he gets picked in the first round. Okay, I agree. That's over the line, sir. He also moves really well. He can cover. Always finds the ball. Lets the quarterback take him to it. Good instincts. Good timing. Ball game. All right. Well, that is game number 2 of. Yeah, James, I'll take that. I'll take a double dip in the secondary. Stick around, guys. I'm going to go see if I can find 2019 if I have Virginia Tech. If not, maybe we'll watch this Texas Edge. But I will be right back up and streaming. I've just got to go find the tape, all right? I shall be right back. I am King Anteater.